Jessi.
Hi.
Hello. Man. Well, before I get to all the congrats on the new thing too, because Dexter is incredible.
Yeah.
I have to say, last time your wife, she was pregnant when you were here. Last time. You have a new baby now.
Got the new baby.
Yes. How's it going?
Great. Yeah, he's Sullivan. He's about...
What a great name.
You like it?
Yeah.
Sullivan Slater.
Yeah.
Sullivan Christian Slater.
He was meant to be a private
Which is good, right? I
detective.
mean, I gotta have my name in there somewhere. So, yeah, he's 6, almost 7 months now. Yeah.
Wow. So you're
I got the little
sleeping at this point.
cuts on my face because you know when he sees anybody, you know, you got to stay on top of the nails.
Yeah.
You know, the nails are really something. So he'll grab my face and, you know, oh, daddy, you know. He's not saying daddy yet, but it's very close.
Okay.
He's kind of practicing it. You can hear him in his crib going, dad, dad, you know, like.
It's like almost there.
Yeah, it's almost there.
Okay.
He doesn't know what he's saying or why he's saying it, but it's close.
And it feels good. Yeah. How's the older sibling doing? Your daughter doing? They're like 5 years apart though, right?
Yeah, they are. She's
That's
5.
a good age gap.
And it is a good age gap.
Yeah.
I like it.
She had her time.
She did. I think 5 years is a good amount of time to be the center of the universe. And, you know,
move along.
Move along. And that she felt like she was kind of a part of it all.
Yeah.
You know, she was involved. You know, we sat her down. She was about, I guess, 4. And my wife and I talked to her when, you know, she was like 3 months pregnant and said, okay, you're gonna have a brother, and she was like, okay, sort of processing that information, and she said, so how much longer until he gets here? We said about 6 months. She said, okay, that's good. I have time to build a wall. You know?
Oh, like around her stuff?
Like around her stuff, yeah. Keep it all safe, which I thought was brilliant.
She's preparing for the enemy.
Preparing for the enemy, yes. But now that he's here, you know, we spent a lot of time explaining that, look, it's a baby. He's not gonna be taking your stuff. You don't have to worry about that. But she, like very psychologically and on her own accord, started to emotionally and mentally prepare. Like she would ask mommy, you know, she would say, mommy, now look, let's just pretend you're giving the baby a bath and you have no time for me and I have to go get my own pajamas on. Like
this
she
is
would do.
Emotionally intelligent little one.
I know,
like that. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, that is unusual, I thought. And she would just,
It's also awesome too because it teaches independence. Like my kids love getting there. They don't even let me get stuff ready anymore. They like it.
They like it.
That. Yeah, they're like, I can do it myself.
That's great.
Now brushing of the teeth. My son is, I don't know what's happening there, but yeah.
How old is your son now?
Well, he's 8 and he should know better. Yeah. But and this is the thing too. This is a
I was going to be like, okay, if he's 4, but 8.
No, this is a real thing. You have to make sure you have to stand there, Christian.
Yeah.
Because he will lie.
Oh, yeah.
Right to your face.
He will lie.
He will lie. It's like
that's
so
smart.
crazy.
Now, you got to keep an eye. You've got to keep an eye on them, absolutely.
Well, we talked about, speaking of family, we talked about your dad last time, about him acting. Do you feel like you were influenced by him by watching him?
I think
you're around it?
So. Yeah. I mean, I used to, look, when I was 5, he would go and do a play or something, you know, on Broadway, and I didn't want him to leave. I would hang on to his leg, you know, and say, Dad, please take me. And he would, so I spent a lot of time backstage with him, and he would go on, and I would hear the audience cheer and laugh and do all those things. So I was immediately intrigued by the whole thing.
That's really kind, because a lot of people kind of need their space in that sense, and are like, hey, you can't come back here because this is where I'm working. Like, that's kind of cool that he was.
It was very cool, and you know, all the other performers and actors were very embracing of me being back there. I mean, I was a cute little kid.
Yeah. Well, because you probably brushed your teeth and washed your hair.
I did. I did. Yes.
Did your mom, was she excited about you going into acting, or was she a little?
She was, you know, like initially she was worried about it. She's also in the business. She's a casting director. So she saw the struggles and difficulties.
She knows the hardships of it.
She knows the hardships of it. You know, so initially she wanted me to be a doctor or a lawyer or something like that. But I, you know, got bitten by the bug at a very early age, like I said, watching my father. And I would also sit in, you know, because she was a casting director, I would sit in all the auditions and watch actors come in one after the other, you know. They think I'd be playing in the corner with my toys, you know, just not paying any attention.
Yeah.
But I was really watching.
Yeah.
I was watching, I was studying each one.
That's a huge blessing.
There
like
you
when
go.
you're a kid to be able to see that process.
Yes, yes.
And then know from that point
Seeing
of view,
what
like
works
it's
and
not
what
necessarily
doesn't.
about the person, it's just they weren't right for this thing. So that's kind of helpful when you're going into
That is helpful. You don't take it as personally.
Yeah, I was like, that's gotta be like rejection.
Psychologically,
sucks.
it can be difficult. So yes, it was very helpful.
All right, let's get to a few commercials. I'm handing things over to Anne-Marie.
There you go, Anne-Marie.
Hi, Kelly and Christian.
Hi.
Christian, I grew up on your work, but nothing helped me more than binging Mr. Robot during the pandemic.
Oh.
It's what inspired me to study computer science.
Oh,
You know, the whole learn how to become a hacker thing, not that I'd ever do that. But in case the need for those skills were to arise.
You wouldn't tell us if you would do that.
True.
Stay here. Kelly has more with Christian after this.
We're back with Christian Slater. Now we can look at his new show, Dexter Original Sin. You can see it on Paramount Plus with Showtime. This is a prequel. It's a prequel to Dexter, which is such a huge show in the first place. This is such a great idea, and it's so messed up.
Yeah, it's pretty wild to see his original
You play his father.
I play his dad, which I you know, couldn't resist. You know, when I watched this, when I watched the original show, it definitely, sorry, the Pop-Tart. I had a Pop-Tart backstage. And,
like,
oh yeah, no, it's the greatest. It's a real high. It's
it is.
stuff.
You're gonna come crashing down. Give it a minute.
I know.
I hope you crash during the future game that we're gonna play.
Oh, good.
So
Yeah, that's when it'll. Right. Exactly.
Take full advantage.
But no, to play Dexter's dad, fantastic. When I originally watched this show, I thought that's the type of show you would want to be a part of. Like as an actor, you're watching it, you love it.
Wild.
So to get the chance to be Dexter's dad is just great. And obviously the parenting could use a little help.
Maybe.
You know, I mean, he's a little wild and a little crazy, but he does love his son unconditionally. And when you think about, if it weren't for Dexter, there'd be so many more serial killers out there.
It's like very vigilante.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, he's the vigilante who kills only serial killers.
Yeah. Only bad people.
Only bad people.
Yeah.
So really, I've done a great job.
So basically, I've done a public service.
It's a public
You've done
service.
a public service.
It's a public service, yeah.
So, wait, so usually I ask actors, like, hey, how do you relate to the person you're portraying?
Yeah.
That'd be weird, I think, if you did, but maybe you do. Maybe there's something about him
you just do the opposite.
Okay.
You know, like when I'm at home, I do the opposite of what Harry would do. You know,
I think that's a good
foundation.
technique.
Yeah, I'm not interested in raising my kids that way.
Yeah.
You know, burn the evidence, kids.
Yeah, it's like burn the evidence. I'll see you for dinner.
Yeah.
Your new play is called Curse of the Starving Class. So tell everybody about it.
Curse of the Starving Class. Yeah. Thank you. It's great. It's a Sam Shepard play. It's a wonderful play. It's great. I actually get to there's a sheep in it, which is amazing.
Crazy.
I mean, originally it was supposed to be like a little lamb, you know, but I guess because there's these it's important. You got to make sure that it's not healthy for a little lamb to be involved in a play.
Yeah.
Especially a play like this. It's very heavy and it's bad language. So we wanted
I don't think they know the words.
I don't know.
Right? Like,
listen, they're smart animals.
That sheep was like, he said.
Yeah, that's right. You got to protect the lamb.
Like, can you watch your mouth, sir?
Yeah, but the sheep has his own dressing room.
Yeah.
Which is very nice.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I have to share.
Okay.
Isn't that? Yeah.
Well, I don't think anybody would want to share.
With the sheep?
What happens with the sheep? Like
no, it's not. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I share with an actor.
Yeah.
What happens with the sheep?
Yeah, no.
The sheep in the show?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the sheep goes through, I don't want to spoil what happens.
Okay, no
but
spoilers.
like I said, it's kind of a dark show.
It's a dark show, there's humor.
There is humor.
Yeah, that's important in dark shows.
Oh, you've got to, absolutely. You've got to be able to break it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's a wonderful show. Callista Flockhart, she plays my wife. And
great cast, once again.
Yeah.
I know we got to wrap, but I have to bring this up because I told you in the break, I heard that you don't always improv, but you improv'd what I heard. This is my favorite line from Prince of Thieves.
Yeah.
This is years ago, but me, he cleared it. That was you improvising.
Yeah.
That wasn't a scripted line.
No, they did not write that line.
That doesn't always go over well because it's cursing, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
so
right.
how did that go over? Obviously, well, it's in it.
It somehow it made the cut, which was amazing.
It's like my favorite line of the whole movie.
I think we were all so exhausted after it was like a 6-month shoot, and I pulled the lever, the catapult. There I am.
Yes.
Look at that guy.
This guy, I had such a crush on. I was like, And like that's I think why I say me to this day.
Really?
Yeah, because that line. Look at that influence
really just
you had.
stuck right in there.
I was like, he's so sexy, and he said, me. He cleared it. It was my favorite line. Anyway,
thank you.
They must have loved it. They kept it. All right.
They did.
We need another break. Curse of the Starving Class is playing at the Pershing Square Signature Center in New York City, and Dexter Original Sin is on Paramount Plus with Showtime. Christian and I play a game next, and he's riding high on that Pop-Tart. Let's see if he crashes. We'll be right back. Welcome back, Christian Slater, still hanging out with us, everybody. We've been talking about Christian's love of music, and we all know he loves movies. So today we thought we would play another round of Undercover Covers. Undercover Covers. Go ahead, Jess. All right, give it up for Jessi Collins, who is also playing against Christian and me today. Let's get our host out here. She is a writer and on-air personality for Late Night with Seth Meyers, as well as a team captain on Have I Got News for You, Saturdays on CNN and Sundays on Max. Say hello to Amber Ruffin. Really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That is by accident. I'm not in charge of how I look or smell right now.
Okay, me neither. Yeah.
Are you prepared for battle?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Now, here's how this game works. On the monitor before you, we will slowly reveal a famous album cover or movie poster. And when you know the name of the movie, album, or musician who made the album, hit your button and guess. But be careful.
Okay.
Because if you're wrong, we will keep revealing the album for the other two people, and you cannot guess twice. Are you prepared?
Yes.
No. Physically.
I took my shoes off. Damn it. Take my earrings off.
Wow.
Back on.
Now.
Wow.
That's right. You're going to have to reach up.
I am.
All right.
I went down.
Cover number one. Let's start with a movie.
We have an advantage there.
Please
That's great.
begin revealing those
Oh,
tiles.
boy.
This is a movie. You know it.
Oh, dude, Anchorman.
Oh, you have to hit the
Anchorman. Anchorman.
That's right.
Right?
Oh, yes. Hell yeah. Yes.
Good job. Oh, God, sorry.
Christian
I know,
Slater
I'm
strong
sorry.
out
No,
the
it's
gate.
nice.
Okay,
Fine.
a win for anyone other
Sorry, I'll
other
get
than
better.
Whatever,
Win.
Jess.
I'll get better with the buzzer.
Okay.
Okay,
Win
sorry.
for us all.
Number two. All right, we're going to start revealing these tiles. It's another movie. You know it.
Bodyguard!
Oh, that's right!
Oh, nice. Very good. Very good.
That is correct. That was a hard one.
That was hard.
That was a hard
That
one.
was hard.
That was the Queen of the Night outfit. That's a good.
Oh,
That's a
well,
good.
see, there you go.
I've seen it a billion times.
Yeah, there's singing and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Let's
How
get
much
ready
singing in it?
for our next cover. Let's start revealing those tiles.
Okay. Oh. Come on, who is it?
It's me, Senate Roses!
So close.
Also,
I knew it.
what a
I
loser!
knew it.
What a loser!
Oh, I know.
No, that's one of the best soundtracks as well. I would know that cover anywhere. You didn't get your
Oh, man. I was close.
It's happened to me here with my songs.
It certainly happened to Kelly Clarkson with her own music.
It did. Yeah.
Does it happen?
Thanks for the reminder.
Okay, good.
Okay, let's start revealing this next cover. This is an album. You know the choreography.
Janet Jackson Control. No.
Yes.
Janet Jackson Rhythm Nation.
Yep. Yeah.
Rhythm Nation. I said Janet Jackson.
No.
All right, additional points for any choreography you can muster.
Oh. No, I don't have a chair. Didn't you have a chair?
Okay.
Like another...
All right, let's get this next cover ready. This one is music.
Okay.
Hit 'em.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
Is it you two?
Yes.
it is you two. Slater, we're giving you that point.
Like,
At the same time.
They hit their buzzers at the same
rattle and
time.
hum or something? Is that what it's called?
I thought it was Joshua.
I don't know.
Because Christian is the guest, he does get that point.
Okay,
All right.
fine.
Now we're
the name
going
of that album?
to the last question because we heard an air horn. And this one is worth 8 points because none of this is real and it's not sanctioned by the FCC.
None of
I dare
this
him to
is
come
real.
get me.
It's not safe.
This last one is a movie. Please start the reveal.
Okay. None of this is real. All right.
Oh my God!
Death becomes her.
Nice.
On the Kelly Clarkson Show.
Would you like
It's
to?
only been 6 years. It's only been 6 years.
Who would you like to thank?
I would like to thank my parents. I'd like to thank Rue, my dog.
supported you.
I'd like to thank all of you.
Thank you. First win in 6 years, everybody.
Yeah.
First win in 6 years.
Let's hear it for Amber Ruffin and one more time for Christian Slater.